Hey guys, and welcome to my first video of flip through and review. This is my first deck. I'm not a professional tarot reader. I'm just a person who has an interest in tarot and oracles and the occult in general. This deck spoken to me. I think it's a great deck for shadow work and to work with your dark side. It's very good for intuitive reading in a sense that you look at the cards and you can get a lot of messages and detail on it, and you can also mirror yourself. You can relate to it. If you have a dark side, you can relate a lot to it. So it was inspired by the Necronomicon, which is a fictional mystical book in the Lovecraftian tales. The artwork is by Michel Penco. It's a Lo Scarabeo deck, an Italian company, I think. Let's begin. So this is the cards. It comes with a little white book. There's not a lot of information here, and it's more than in one language, so it's pretty small. Major Arcana, as you can see, there's not much, and the descriptions of the Major Arcana for beginners, it can be very confusing because it's not a straight shooter. You know what I mean? You need to think a lot, and if you don't already have knowledge on the Major and Minor Arcana, it can be very difficult. See, here it begins in other language, so it's pretty small. But apart from that, I think the artwork and the cards are great. Sorry. Let's begin with the cards. I don't want the video to be very long for you. This is translation card. This is the back of the card. It's pretty dark and nice. This is Lovecraft, by the way. This is Lovecraft, and yeah, you can notice when you're pulling a reversal, so I think in that sense it's a bit bad, but it's not too bad. You can choose not to do reversals. The quality of the card is good. I think it's pretty good. It's not very flimsy, but I think the quality is nice. It's very nice. At the end, you have another card that's it's a Lo Scarabeo. It's a Lo Scarabeo publicity. To join the website, discounts, blah blah blah. Sorry about my bad accent. English is not my first language. Let's begin the flip through. As you can see, there's a lot of details and everything. This deck has a lot of monsters and shadows, but it also has cards with light and fields and water, and I think that's great. It's a dark deck, but it also has an interesting balance. Yeah, you have pretty of darkness here, but you have you have light too, you have peace too, and I think that's great. I think that's great for shadow work and for facing your demons, and this is a deck that you can use in your darkest moments. It can help a lot. You can actually draw a lot of interpretations and conclusions from each card. If you're an intuitive reader, it's not blank, You can actually look at the card for a long time and see what it tells you, what your own dark side tells you. I think this deck speaks directly to the dark side of a person. If you have a dark side, or if you're drawn to the dark side, to the shadows, this deck is the right one for you. It's a really, really nice and intense deck, if you know what I mean. It's very It's a very intense deck. And like all the artwork is very good. Like Michel Penco was... It's quite the artist, I like it. The cards are from the Lovecraftian world. He's like an horror writer. Wrote a lot of horror tales about demons and aliens, like this one, and stuff. Some of the minor arcana can be confusing because other decks have like the set of chalices all have chalices or water, and this deck knows some of the chalices have water, some of the chalices don't have water, and it's like the same for other minors. I'm just showing quickly because I don't want to just look at it. You can actually relate a lot to the cards, like very nice. It puts the good and bad, like the light and darkness together. It's very nice in a morbid way. Like if you have like, wow, a literal hanged man. These hurts. Nice. The Mad Arab from Lovecraft Tales, the writer of the Necronomicon, I think. This deck, I'm not a Lovecraft fan, but after I bought this deck, I'm definitely going to read his works. His tales are on my to-be-read list, definitely. Sorry, needs to focus. The camera. Damn it. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. There's a lot of introspection here, like shadows, demons, light, aliens, people running from the darkness, people being attacked by the darkness, people like being stalked by the darkness, people being in touch with the darkness. Interesting, very interesting. Love this card. Very nice. Looks like a, I don't know, like a toilet or something. Cool. And it's done. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. Perfect deck for dark people.